from one commit to a guy we think is going to commit, edge player Elias Rudolph. Henschke has his future cast in for him. He visited Pitt, Michigan, Miami, no longer considering Ohio State. He is originally from Cincinnati, technically classified at Deerfield Beach in Florida right now. Some talk he could come back up to Ohio, but either way, he is committing tomorrow at 7?
Yep, 7 p.m.
Yeah, there we go. All right, committing tomorrow at 7. Obviously, you have your future cast in there. Do you feel good about Elias Rudolph picking Michigan?
Yeah, no, I feel good about it. I haven't had any, Michael Winnie vibes, last minute changes or anything like that. So usually when I don't get anything last minute, I think the expectation that Michigan's going to be the choice. And I think the staff feels that way. The commits feel that way. I think everyone feels pretty good. I think everyone felt pretty good after his official visit.
Yeah.
I know he's taken visits elsewhere since, but I think a lot of people on the Michigan side of things thought they could not necessarily getting his commitment was a possibility during the visit, but he decided not to and wanted to, finish out his recruitment. But I think, on the Michigan side, a lot of people thought that they could wrap this up and just kind of wait it out. And I think that's exactly what's going to happen. I think Michigan is going to be the choice tomorrow, barring something absolutely stunning. I think Michigan's going to be the choice. And, just another versatile piece that adds to a loaded edge room right now in the 24 class. And they're not done yet. They still have one more big fish out there that they're hoping to land in Jacob Smith. So, and he doesn't really have an announcement date, but I'm kind of expecting him to possibly drop on later in July. So, again, this is a kid that's probably not going to see the field anytime in the near future while he kind of puts on muscle and mass onto his frame. I mean, you're talking about a 230 edge. You'll probably need some work with Ben Herbert, but again, there's probably no better person in the country to work with than Ben Herbert if you're a guy that's kind of looking to build your body composition into being a pure edge. So, just another talented guy. Obviously he's from Denard Robinson's high school. Well, not from, but he goes to Denard Robinson's high school. But again, this is an Ohio guy that you're bringing in. I mean, this is a born and bred Ohio guy.
Yeah, he played at Cincinnati last year, so he hasn't actually played in Florida yet.
Yeah. So an Ohio guy that's close to home, that understands the Ohio State-Michigan rivalry. So it's not like you're bringing in a dude like that from outside of the state. So fully expecting Michigan tomorrow, and again, another 4-star to a really, really nice class. And, that's another position where they can basically check the box of saying that they're done heading into the season. And, again, you're in a good position there because you can either wait and see what happens or kind of build out your board. And in case anything unforeseen happens, you're not left scrambling last minute to fill some holes left behind. So good spot to be in for Michigan for sure.
Well, you touched on a lot of what I had written down for the next point, which was, like you said, versatile. This is another guy that every time I write, our articles about their top 5 coming out or announcing their commit date or whatever, I like to put like a little blurb in there about just their recruitment in general, kind of player they are. And I don't know how many times I write multi-sport athlete, plays basketball, track and field, whatever, right? That's the guys that Michigan has been going after, which we're seeing this kind of trend in sports in general now. For a while there was like you had to pick your one sport by middle school, and that's all you did, right? Yeah. And Michigan has had a lot of success. Mason Graham pops in my head right now with wrestling, but a lot of success going after these dudes that play multiple sports and they're athletes, right? So Rudolph's one of those guys. I don't think you have to squint too hard to see an Ojabo-like role from him on the weak side edge. I think that's absolutely what he's going to be. And like you said, when you pair him with the Maryland guys, with Devin Baxter and Dominic Nichols, potentially Cole Sullivan moving over to that group. And Jacob Smith you're waiting on, and still potentially he who shall not be named, Brian Robinson. Right? Both those guys potentially could be a part of this class. But again, it's one of those, if you get those two, cherry on top, you feel even better, but you like the dudes you've got. I think Rudolph's a real nice addition, and I'm with you. In a couple of years, I think he's going to make a lot of noise.